Um, hey guys, what's up today? I guess it's insert generic YouTuber intro. So today, basically, what I'm gonna do is a review, and this is gonna be my first time doing something like this. I haven't really done this before, so yeah. Basically, I guess let's just get into it. But I have to say something first. Uh, I'm going to set a like goal for this video. I know this is my first time doing it. 5 likes, but unlike those other whack YouTubers, I'm actually going to give you something if you achieve it. 5 likes, and I make a video while I'm eating curry, jumping off the Great Curry Tower, and listening to the Ding Ding Curry India song. Also, by the way, I'm on Twitch, so I'll leave my Twitch in the description. I stream usually Fridays, 7 o'clock for an hour or two. And yeah. Now, this review, I'm going to be comparing it to Doom 2016 quite a bit. Now, if you don't have Doom 2016, get it, because, I mean, it's like, it's 15 quid on Steam, and it's an excellent game. Yeah, it's great, it's 15 quid. If you're on console, then you can probably find it at some sort of second-hand shop for really cheap. Don't go to GameStop though, because I've heard that from Americans, because I'm British, we don't have it here, that it's pretty terrible. But yeah, and so basically I'm going to divide this into what I think are the core parts: graphics or the art style, the music, the story, and the gameplay. And in that way, yeah, there won't be any spoilers in this. So yeah, as usual, artificially inflate my channel and all that. And the graphics. So, I mean, this game's beautiful, and also because otherwise this paragraph will be incredibly short. I need watch time, because yeah, reasons, and I'm going to put in technical things. So I'm going to talk about, how big the game is and how well it runs on certain systems. But yeah, so the first of all, the graphics are great. It looks excellent. There's no denying that, and it's so light. It is amazing. It's 40 gigabytes, which, if you compare that to a lot of games, that's amazing. That's actually smaller than Doom 2016. The new game in the series, the one with better graphics, the one that will be more complicated, is smaller than the previous one, and it like absolutely shits on something like Modern Warfare, which is like 150, and according to benchmarks and stuff, it also is really well optimized, not just in terms of storage. So, for example, I would be able to run it at 1440p, 144 Hz, maybe if I turn down the settings, which is ideally what I'm hoping for. I have a 2060 Super, and I'm actually going to get my brother a PC, and he'd be able to run this game, even though he's probably not planning on doing so. He's going to have a 1650, so, and yeah, nerds, my fellow nerds, I'm going to put the part picker link in the description if you want to see that. But yeah, the graphics are excellent, and unlike a lot of games, they don't sacrifice the low end for the high end, which I think very good, very respectable. The music from Modern Doom, excellent. Doom's music is one of the things that's, well, it's prized for its gameplay, but the music fits with the gameplay. And I mean, to be honest, it's hard to compare it to Doom 2016 because I mean, the music in both is excellent, but I felt like Doom 2016 was better, but that's probably because the expectations were lower, and I had high expectations for this game. So I'd say overall that they're probably equal. They would be equal if it weren't for the fact that in Doom Eternal, there are lots of secrets, and one of the secrets is you can actually get like little songs from the game. Yeah, it kind of, part of me thinks that in the last game they kind of threw Mick Gordon in a shed, and then he made the music, and he used his best ideas. This game he didn't have as good ideas, but he had far more resources. He definitely had more resources in this game. So I guess that's it. It's not worse than Doom 2016, and if anything it's better, but it's not leagues better. Our gameplay. You've either sat through a few minutes of me rambling, or you have used a timestamp, which is far more likely. Um, yeah, best part. Thing is, though, Doom 2016, the way that that game worked, for me at least, was a sort of, oh, I've just come from. I've had a long day at work or school. I just want to mindlessly blow things' heads off with the super shotgun. If that was why you liked Doom 2016, this game's probably not for you. But that doesn't mean that this game is bad. It's just that it's harder, considerably. It's a lot more tactical, and it is very, yeah. It's definitely harder, and the secrets, there are so many. You can even play the original Doom 1 and 2 games. Oh, and by the way, the code for Doom 2 is Flintagart, if I'm saying that right. Capital F, capital, well, I don't know how to say capital, because they're already. Flynntaggart. And I'll probably put that up on screen. And yeah, to get Doom 1, you must get all of the cheat codes. And trust me, don't equip them all at once. Well, it's just stupid. Like, I managed to kill one of the hardest enemies with just the meat. Basically, it's ridiculous. It's best to just do a few of them at the same time. But I guess, it's excellent gameplay. Compared to Doom 2016, it's harder, yes. And it's hard. One of the best things about Doom 2016 was the kind of power fantasy. The way it made you feel like you're just some sort of absolute beast, just destroying everything. And it's hard to do that and make a game that's hard at the same time. And I've got to say, Doom Eternal, they did it very, very well. I don't think they perfectly pulled it off, because you definitely feel stronger in the first game. And if you're gonna play this, my advice would be to lower the difficulty by 1. So last time, if you played on Nightmare, play on Ultra Violence. If you played on Ultra Violence, play on, I've forgotten the middle one. And if you've, yeah, just play 1 level lower to what you did last time. So I mean, it's pretty simple. Gameplay good. The story. Probably the most underwhelming. Actually, I did that start with the music, but hey, it's the most underwhelming part, to be honest. I think in most reviews, people really do. They overvalue this. It's probably because they got sent out a copy. I was disappointed here. They told us that they promised a good story with depth, and it has depth. It's just a good story in a game is one that's presented to you through the gameplay as you play. A good story. I mean, I'd rather play a mediocre story in a game than have an excellent story, but I have to read 50 hours worth of codexes to get the whole thing. And I don't know how good the story for Doom Eternal is, but it's definitely not It's yeah, you get a little bit of the lore. A lot of bits don't really make that much sense, I guess, unless you do a bit of digging. It definitely expands upon the lore, but it's not excellent, I'd say. And overall, my final thing that I'm saying, and that is, it's hard to compare to 2016 because a game. Thing is, with 2016, nobody expected 2016 to be good. Everyone thought, oh, it's just going to be some sort of. Basically, they weren't expecting anything good, and then what they got was really really good. And the thing is, Doom Eternal had much 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 higher expectations. So at the time, when I first played Doom 2016 compared to when I first played Doom Eternal, I would if I compared how happy I was both times, I would have preferred 2016. But if you sat me down, if I had never, in an alternate universe, say I'd never heard of either of the games, and you sat me down and told me to play both of them, I would prefer Eternal. Because overall Eternal is better, but it massively exceed expectations the way 2016 did. Because and to be honest, I don't blame it for that. It's a good game. It just had really high expectations, and it's not bad. I'm talking like it's bad. It's not. And I do think that there is a bit of people saying it's better than it is. People overrate this game. I'm just going to be frank about it. They do. And I think part of it was their fault. They did say that they were going to, like for example, twice the enemies. There's not twice the enemies. There's definitely a lot more, but not twice. Or twice the length. Not really. It's a good game, but overall it's a good game. Buy it. Plus, also, it's excellent value for your money. It makes the game long, but not Assassin's Creed Odyssey long, where it stretches it out for no real reason. If your worry is, oh, I'm not going to spend, why should I spend 50 quid on a game? I'm only going to spend like 10 hours on. No, it's a 60-hour game, trust me. So I guess, and I think, with Doom Eternal, the reason it's so good is for the same reason that every other game is good. Every other excellent game is so good. And that's because the devs, they get it. They're making a game. They're not making anything else. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess, as always, remember to artificially inflate my channel, and I've got a Twitch, so that'll be in the description. Like to get the curry ding ding video. I know you guys want that. And yeah, goodbye.